Okay, so today's question is on this. I asked about this person. Okay, I will just refer to him as Mr. T. Okay, so basically, this is the first card that I drew out, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So here he has something to offer. So he is in a knight armor and he's sitting on a black horse. So it seems that he has come back from some kind of battle. So sure enough, okay, the cards that drew out after that, it is the Six of Wands. So after the battle here, he has something to offer, and it seems like he has achieved victory. So he has achieved victory, so now he is ready to, because of the victory, he is now going to take care of this person, which I believe represents the citizens in the country. Okay, so in that sense, he has after winning the victory, he has a benevolent motive. Okay, so now I just wanted to look at the background a bit, and the background shows here, because here it seems like he has come back from battle, so then I just asked for clarification cards. So yes, it seems that he had gone into some kind of battle, and where he had to be aggressive and where he had to charge. Also, the other thing is here, as you can see, this is a yellow background and this is a blue background. Okay, so basically this is kind of like the concept or the meaning behind all these events that take place. And the ones with the blue cards are the actual events taking place. Okay, so this is what actually manifested on Earth, and at the end of it you get this energy, the energy that this Mr. T wants to offer. So the main energy here is that he has somehow acquired this pentacle and he is now ready to offer it. Okay, so how did he get this pentacle? Okay, so the pentacle, it seems that he went into some kind of battle. Okay, now here when I talk about battle, I don't mean the literal battle, or it could be, but he had to engage in some kind of battle. It could be a verbal battle. It may not be like World War III as we would expect, but it was some kind of a battle. That means a face-off or a challenge that he had to meet, that kind of thing. Okay, so he went into battle and he was targeting. I was asking, then I just drew out this card. So then my question is, what was he targeting? Okay, so here he was targeting this. I'm getting the feeling that this is some kind of establishment. So this establishment here, if you look at the window, is kind of like to show that this has been long time there. This establishment has been long time there. Okay, so yes, so he went against the establishment. And the outcome was that somebody offered a truce. Somebody offered a truce. Okay, and from what he got is that this is Mr. T here. From this truce here, he could have offered the truce, or this could have offered the truce, Truce, and from there he got the pentacle. Okay, so with the pentacle now, he is ready to offer it. Okay, so he got the pentacle and he is ready to offer it. So yeah, so once again, this is what you see, the direction he's facing. He's facing towards this one, towards the right. How he got the pentacle, it is the behind the scenes. So it's behind him, the behind the scenes, and that's how he got the pentacle. So now what happened, it seems that the pentacle has been passed from the establishment to him. Finally, he got it. Okay, so right now he is victorious and he is ready to do his job to spread the goodwill among the people. Okay, then after that, then I just wanted to see what happens after that. So I drew out this card. So apparently, so here, when I draw out the card, this was like right underneath here. So he was victorious, okay? And kind of like people are knowing it. That means his victory is made known to the people, and the people want this victory. Okay, so here he is sitting on the throne, and he seems to be like the king now. So he has a staff there, and he is wearing red. So the red is kind of like a color of authority. So he is definitely in authority. Okay, so here on his throne, you see some, you see there's lizards here, and then there's the lion. Okay, so definitely lion, it symbolizes strength, and the lizard, it's kind of like, it symbolizes rebirth. So there has been a rebirth in the leadership of the country. So it seems that he wants to govern the country properly, and he has the staff. It's kind of like, basically, it's like he has regained back his rightful throne, that kind of thing. So yeah, so he is therefore looking very comfortable, and it seems that he has been there before, and it has been taken away from him temporarily, and he is now back on the throne. So he looks very comfortable. And so then after that, I asked for clarification cards. So here it seems that he is bringing hope. Okay, star is all about hope. Okay, so he's bringing hope again, and he is a person who looks into the, when it comes to planning, he looks into beyond his country. He looks beyond the borders. Okay, he's looking into the whole world. Okay, so when it comes to governing the country, he takes into account the whole world, and it is what the people have been wanting. Okay, so the people, to him, to the people, he is kind of like the hope that they have. And once again, he is visionary in the sense that if he undertakes any plans, he has to have a vision of what is the impact onto the world. Okay, then after that, I drew out some more cards here. So here it is the Magician, okay, and I asked for clarification, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and yes, this card, hold on. Yes, this card. So the way he governs the country, or this is looking into his personality. So first of all, you have the infinity symbol on top of the head here. So it shows that he is somebody who is able to think beyond the boundaries. Okay, that means he is able to think outside of the box. He is not limited by any concept of religion, race, or whatever. His mind is very much beyond all these boundaries. Okay, so because of that, he also has control over his manifestation, which is the pentacle, over the cup. He has control over his emotion. He has control over, he's very clear in his mind what is right, what is wrong, and he has control over his desires, or his, basically his desires. So it seems that, and he also has a double-headed wand here. So whatever he thinks, he can actually manifest it on earth. So here is like the energy is being, it is being, how do you say it? Okay, it's like the energy is being channeled to the earth. Now then, clarification card here says that it is destined to be. That means he being coming back to his authority position. It was meant to be. It was destined. Okay, so it was destined, and I also pulled out another card, which is the Two of Swords. Now, this is very interesting here because it shows that, okay, the people think that, they're very hopeful about him and that it is destined to be. And however, this card kind of shows that there is, to me, this represents the people, okay? Even though he is a visionary and he does things for the people, but there are some of us who just don't want to see the signs, and this is a very strange card. Okay, so it shows that people are not wanting to make decision, or they are denying what is out there. They don't want to see. So I drew out some clarification cards for this. Okay, and this is what I got. Okay, so there's these two swords, so apparently we have to choose between two. One is the Ace of Wands, and I'm getting the feeling, because there's so many wands here, that he is offering, okay, the opportunity or the chance or whatever, to follow his leadership. Okay, and the other one, it is the Sun. Okay, it is the innocent, and there's a lot of energy coming on here. So it's like we have to make a decision, or some of us don't want to make a decision, or we are denying the fact that there are two scenarios here. One which is his leadership, and the other one which is something, I'm kind of getting the feeling it is our own individual freedom. Okay, and this, there's a child here. So, okay, I'm going to ask for clarification cards here. Okay, so then what I'm getting at, if we do choose his leadership, then we will be faced with a lot of abundance, okay, a lot of abundance. But as you can see, this is the King of Pentacles, okay. So we will be having a lot of material wealth. But as you can see, it's kind of like overdone a bit. Why I say that is because on the other side, where we have our so-called individual freedom, what happened is that we get a much more mature energy. So if you look at these two cards, okay, so what it shows is that there is abundance of energy on both sides, but this one seems to be overwhelming, and this one seems to be more controlled, more mature. So it seems that if you choose his leadership, you will get a lot of abundance. In fact, perhaps too much, because sometimes too much wealth, it can make our mind go a bit ungrounded. Okay, so it makes our mind a bit ungrounded. So here, what happened is that you have the more wise, or the more controlled, or the more mature energy. Okay, so both sides, we will get our abundance. Is just on this side, it seems to be a bit overwhelming. Okay, so yeah, so then I'm not satisfied. I needed more cards. Okay, so what's the energy behind this thing that's coming in, because it's a bit difficult to see now. Okay, so I asked for some more cards, and this is what I got, which is the Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So for me, the energy which is surrounding this card, it is something like, working together. Partnership is a very strong partnership. Kind of like, we work together. And the other thing is there is a more giving, a more charitable kind of energy. That means we share among those who we share, we are sharing. Okay, so those who do not have as much as us, then we share it. Okay, so that kind of energy, so that's a clarification card for this mature energy. Okay, and then for this one where you have the King of Pentacles, so once again, we're comparing the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So once again, this is the wand or the leadership which is offered by this leader. Okay, so yeah, so now the thing is, I just draw out some more cards. What kind of energy is behind this one? There's a lot of material wealth. There seems to be too much. And when there's too much, it kind of like corrupts our thinking a bit. So what is the energy behind it? So this is what I got. Somebody who wants to hold on to the energy, as opposed to on this side is more giving. On this side, it's like you want to hold on. Okay. On this side, we're just happy with the partnership, very contented. On this side, it's like we're not. We're always looking for opportunities. Okay, so that's the kind of energy that this kind of material wealth is giving. So this one, this is kind of like another event coming in, or another, okay, I don't know how to say the word, but it is something which is coming in. Okay, so at the moment, this is what we are expecting. That is what is in our mind. And it seems that this person will regain back the his rightful position in terms of the authority. But then this is the card that got me. And it seems that is going to be either his leadership, it seems that we have to decide, or this event here. So this event here, it is totally unexpected, but it will bring in some kind of a mature energy, as opposed to something which is a more aggressive energy in terms of material wealth. Okay, so this is more balanced. Yeah, so it's more balanced. So here you have the Two of Cups, it's balanced. You also have the balance here. Here, on the other hand, the energy seems to be more kind of like, you know, you're holding on to your treasures, and where we are always looking for opportunities. That means never satisfied, that kind of thing. So this is the part here that got to me, this Two of Swords, and how it came about is, let me just get back here. Yeah, so once again, how it came about is this one. So I'll just start from the top again, summarize everything. So first of all, this is the card that I got out, which is with regards to this person, Mr. T. And then after that, at first he didn't have this pentacle, but he had to go to battle. And then there was some kind of truce, and then whereby he emerged victorious, in the sense that he got the pentacle. So the pentacle here, it seemed to be kind of like the key for him to start governing. Okay, so which is what he got, and later on then he parades it to the other people. He's victorious, and he seems to be very benevolent when it comes to his government. Okay, and yes, so he does take back his rightful authority position, and this is what the people have been hoping for. And yes, so, and at the same time, perhaps the star here represents his thinking, or his vision, or what he wants to manifest on earth. Okay, so he has a bright mind. And also when he governs, he is not he is always looking, he has a very broad vision, and the broad vision is brought about is because when it comes to planning and ideas, he takes into account all factors, and not just his country, the one that he is governing. And then after that, he has great manifestation power. He is a man of very infinite mind, thinking without any boundaries, and he has control over manifestation, his emotions, he has clarity of mind, and he has control over what his desires are. And he coming back to this position here, okay, it is destined. Okay, it is destined, and it's about time that it's kind of like his time has come to do it. But this is the card that threw me off. So the card, this is the card that threw me off. And here it says, here's like the subjects of his people. Either they are denying or they just don't want to make any decisions. And the decision here, it is yes. So this is the thing that really throws me off. So it's either his leadership, and something that kind of like throws a spanner in the works is this thing here, this concept of son, of individual freedom, okay, of innocence, okay, freedom, that kind of thing. So once again, with the Ace of Wands here, there will be a lot of material wealth, but a bit too much. And then on this side, it is a bit more mature. There is material, there is wealth, but more mature, okay, in a controlled manner. And the energy behind this thing here is people wanting to work together, and people are more giving. Whereas on this side, with this king here, it is more of like holding on to our wealth, okay, and as well as being an opportunistic, or yeah, having opportunistic features. So this is the card that really got to me, because it seems like at the end of the day, this represents us. We are either denying what is out there, which is basically this one and this one, and that means we have a choice to choose. Okay, yeah, okay then, thank you.